Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to go ahead and do my review on the latest episode of MLP called Rarity Investigates. So this episode first starts off in Rarity's boutique in Canterlot, where Rarity shows Sassy Saddles her new dresses that she put out and gives all the amazing details about them. Sorry, I'm a bit thirsty, but anyway, so then Rainbow Dash suddenly barges in by slamming the door and pretty much knocks down everything in Rarity's boutique. But after the intro, RD helps fix up the mess that she accidentally made while barging in, and the reason why RD's in Canterlot in this episode is because she's in Canterlot to see the Wonderbolts for a special event. So Artie's in for a special treat. She mentions that she gets to stay in the castle as well, hang with the Wonderbolts, and eat a special dinner on that same night. And Artie asks Rarity if she's going, and then she said yes. And after she said yes, that's where Artie left and gave Rarity some time to get ready for that special dinner in Canterlot. So in the next scene, you find them at the special dinner in Canterlot, and then they come across a very important pony that has to do with the Wonderbolts, named Wind Rider. That's where Spitfire comes in and supports RD and brags about her a bit, or let's see, I think there were a couple of other ponies. There was actually another Wonderbolt member who had the same mane style as Spitfire. I'm not sure if it was that pony or Spitfire, but anyway. So Artie gets bragged. One of the Wonderbolts brags about Artie a bit, and then Artie felt really excited to meet Wind Rider. And so then Artie and Rarity also get the chance to watch Wind Waker and the other Wonderbolts practice for their big event the next day. And Artie was so glad that Rarity got a chance to keep Artie company while she was watching the Wonderbolts practice. And then Soren, who is one of the members of the Wonderbolts, just came up to Rainbow Dash and told her that Spitfire's mom sent a message saying that she's sick and Spitfire had to leave to take care of her. That gave RD the chance to take her place for that special event to fly with the Wonderbolts. RD got really stoked about that. But so in the next scene, you get to see RD practicing with the Wonderbolts. But then Rarity came across Spitfire's mom, and Rarity told her that she thought she was sick, and mentioned the letter about it. And then the other Wonderbolts got curious as well. Then some pony found out that note was a fake, and that's where they started to think Artie sent that fake note. Because Wind Rider told Artie that some pony may have wanted to take her Spitfire's spot. So in the next scene, they begin to tell RD some reasons why they thought RD was the one that sent that fake note. Then Soren told RD that she can find some pony else who wrote that fake note. She can still fly with them. But then Soren also mentioned that if they find out RD did send that fake letter, he told her that she would be banned from flying with the Wonderbolts forever. So that's where Rarity comes in to help RD as a detective. So then they get started on trying to find clues behind the situation. So they first start off by entering the Canterlot ballroom to look for clues there as well. And that's where they found Rarity. They found hang on. Let's see. Sorry, kind of lost my train of thought. Or kind of stuttered a little bit. Alright. Alright, so yeah, they first start off by going into a ballroom. So, yeah, sometimes I get distracted a little bit. Sometimes I zone out every now and then. But anyway, so they first start off by entering the Canterlot Ballroom to look for cases there. And then they also went to wherever Artie was staying to look for clues there as well. And that's where Rarity found a letter. And found a little bit of hair from a rainbow mane. Then, as Artie and Rarity continued to search for clues, they found some guards as well. That's where Artie started to get antsy as she kept getting answers from them. Because she thought the answers were leading up to the conclusion that Artie was the one that sent that fake letter. But in the next scene, Artie and Rarity went to a cake shop to get information from there as well. Because in that scene where Artie and Rarity were trying to get some information from those guards, they mentioned something about cake. And so they head over to the cake shop, and Artie at one point actually starts to complain to Rarity about how she's more focused on fashion than her situation. But in the next scene, Artie and Rarity met back up with Wind Rider. That's where Rarity told every pony that she assumed Wind Rider was the one who sent that fake letter. Artie really didn't seem too happy about Rarity's assumption. That's where Rarity also pointed out the letter that had rainbow hair in it. Or mane, or a little part of Artie's mane or tail, whatever. And that's where Rarity pointed out that it was cut off. It could have smelled a scent from it that had to do with Wind Rider. Then Rarity brought up some details about the cake from that cake shop they went to. Now, I may be a little foggy on explaining some of the details, and some things are hard for me to verbally explain, especially with a lot of details that Rarity went into. I apologize about that, but anyway, Rarity points out that Wind Rider had a chocolate stain on his scar from the cake shop. That was a part of Rarity's clue to leading up to who wrote that fake letter. And that's where Wind Rider, I don't know if I accidentally called him Wind Waker. Yeah, for some reason, whenever I try to say Wind Rider, it sounds like I'm going to accidentally say Wind Waker, which Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker is such a great game. It's one of my favorites. Okay, but anyway, sorry, off topic, but that's where Wind Rider finally admitted that he was the one who sent that fake letter. Rarity also mentioned that he mentioned that it was because Wind Rider was afraid that Artie might beat his Wonderbolt record. And that's where Artie's perspective on Wind Rider began to change. And Artie pretty much withdrew her support for Wind Rider. And as far as Spitfire, since she's one of the Wonderbolts, obviously, so they have to figure out what to do about her, Wind Rider tells them where he sent her. He sent her to the Crystal Mountains as a part of his plan. So Artie's next goal is to get Spitfire back, and fortunately that was a success. So then Artie apologized to Rarity for doubting her. And I'm really glad they both worked it out together in the end. And at the end, despite Spitfire's return, Artie actually got a chance to perform with the Wonderbolts anyway, which means he got to take Wind Rider's spot in their big performance. So yeah, Wind Rider got what he deserved in the end for trying to get Artie in trouble for writing that fake note. So overall, I really liked this episode, and it's the second one in a row where Rarity has had an important role. Also, I think the new Equestria Girls movie is coming up soon, and it may take a bit longer to get my review video up for that. But I'm really looking forward to the new movie. And I hope the songs are in it are just as great. But anyway, so this is my review video on the latest episode of MLP. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Alright, thanks guys. Alright, bye.